hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Good, hopefully. I hope you are doing as well this fine afternoon. I, for one, am doing all right. Nah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What are we doing? Well, you know. What's up, everybody? My name's Crypto Kyle, and welcome back to another live broadcast. Today, I'm gonna be drawing some concept art for the first video game I'm gonna be making. This one's gonna be the one. All right, I know this is like the fourth time I've said, guys, I'm starting a video game, but this one's the one. And I've only said that once before, so hopefully, no, not hopefully. Definitely this one's gonna stick, okay? I'm going to finish this project, and it is my main goal. It's my main goal. I'm not gonna let myself do anything else until this video game, until I have a playable demo, at least. Okay? The only thing I need to do is make a backpack charm in June. That's it. Besides that, all the other projects can be pushed. They can be pushed to the side. They can be postponed. I've got a homemade Game Boy. I've got a bunch of cosplays. I've got some animatronics. I've got too many things going on. So, we're here today, and I'm just gonna sit down and draw. We're gonna draw the concept art. Tomorrow, I'm gonna film like an update vlog, devlog. I'm gonna record a devlog tomorrow and talk about the game and just, you know, give y'all the rundown where we're at. We've got a good concept. We just got to get some good concept art, and then storyboarding. And then from there, it's just starting the asset creation and starting to tie everything together in the game engine, which is going to be the hardest part because I've actually not put that much work in on Godot like I should be. I'm going to be doing, I've got Godot lessons that I've purchased that I'm going to be doing every day. So that's going to be my life until, you know, however long. I think it's going to take me around 2 to 3 months to get this game to a playable state. We'll see. It's, you know, not the biggest, brightest idea I have, but it is the idea that I think I can do. And that's all that matters, is having the idea, doing the idea, and then sending it out there for the world to enjoy. If the world decides to enjoy it. If not, picking up a couple of gonna finish up some of the projects that I've started. Or maybe I just jump to the next game. Maybe I can't do anything that I love doing. I love game dev, don't get me wrong. I get bored, okay? I got super bad ADHD. Maybe I should just focus on the game dev, okay? Until I have enough free time to do other things, all of my free time is gonna go into game dev and streaming and YouTube. Which the YouTube plan is to make gaming videos. I'm gonna be playing horror specifically, so that'll be fun. And yeah, gaming and game dev, that's my thing. Anyways, yeah, let's get this started. Let's get this show on the road. Chill vibe, chill day. Yeah. Thanks for pulling through, if you do. I actually not doing this right. That's the one. That's the one we want. Yeah, getting this in like the right spot. Sorry for manhandling my mic. Little hard, little hard.
I don't know where my drawing gloves went.
How am I supposed to draw without my drawing gloves? My hand's gonna touch it, and it's gonna feel weird. Here we go. Found one. Whoa, this chair. Ooh, I got those nice, fancy rollerblade wheels on the bottom of my chair. Drifty. All right, guys. So, alrighty, everybody. The video game we were making before was going to be called Cryptid Hangout, and it was going to be 3D adventure platformer with inspirations from Jet Set Radio, and it was going to be a mix of a graffiti sim and just like a cool like social space. But that game is way too like high caliber of a game for me, and I think I was too passionate about the idea. I was too close to the idea to be able to like actually get it done, because I was going to be a perfectionist about it. So instead, I came up with a game. This game is called Psychic Spy Trainer, and it's inspired by The Men Who Stare at Goats, the scene where he's guessing the coin toss, and he guesses the coin toss 500 times in a row. And basically, this video game is going to be a series of guessing games designed to train your intuition like a psychic spy would. So the first game is going to be a coin toss, and I figured, you know, it's cool, it's got vibes, it should be easy for me to make. So we're going to get just a little concept of the main character and title plaque drawn up today. And then tomorrow, I'm going to make a game devlog, and this week I'm hoping to either get the main character 3D modeled or the coin 3D modeled. And I'm going to be doing my classes in the background and hoping to get a clickable interface up within the next month or two. The next month. The next month, I'm hoping to have a good title screen. Good title screen, a good boot up sequence. We're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna boot up, and then, you know, start game, save states, leaderboard, then the game itself, or we'll do the leaderboard after the game itself, but then we'll get the guessing game itself. And once we have the coin toss done, that'll be the playable demo that I could put up on Steam. Hopefully get a good Steam page, get some wish lists going, and then I'm gonna make at least one other guessing game. There's gonna be 5 guessing games total. The game is gonna cost $5, which I think is fairly reasonable. You know, is what it is. Don't imagine it going anywhere really crazy. I just kind of want to be a game dev, so I'm gonna make the video game, get it the fuck out there. All right, let's do this. Let's do this! So first, we're going to start with a rough sketch of the main character. The main character is a giant floating eyeball with a fedora and 2 really big cartoonish white gloved hands. And that's the main character. Here, I got a little sketch in my sketchbook that I made what we're looking at. Not bad. I think the concept's very cool. It's gonna have a very like analog horror, creepy vibe. Lots of like Gnostic symbology and just like cool, like eerie spiritual vibes to it. Hoping to really just seal the deal with like the aesthetics. Because it's a guessing game. And I mean, like, how simple do you have to get game wise? So I'm hoping to really deliver on the art side of things. The very last thing I'm gonna do after the whole game is done is make the music for it. And that's gonna be probably the hardest part. Cause I've got a saxophone. I used to be classically trained on the saxophone, but I'm Garbo now, so I'll have to get better at playing the saxophone. And then I'm gonna have to compose like a solo and then get with my music production friends. Also, no AI. No AI anywhere in this game, anywhere in the process. I haven't used it. I'm not planning on using it. I'm never gonna use AI, okay? It's just, it just takes away from the humanity and friggin' makes you lazy. It just makes you lazy. The product ends up sucking more. It gets in the way, honestly. Like, I used to use it when it first came out, and then as things like developed and I developed as a person, I was like, that ain't it, chief. So, no AI. Just wanted to put that out there. All right. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I think I need to make this file a little bit bigger. Well, I'm gonna be locked in on this thing here, and I'm gonna check chat every now and then, but yeah, there's not really anybody in here, so just gonna be hanging out, talking to myself. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to remember how to spell psychic. Psychic! You know, I'm thinking I might cut the stream a little bit short and I might record that devlog today. Might just edit this live stream into it. Content creation is hard. I mean, a lot of people would be like, no, it's not. I freaking have an AI bot that takes Reddit posts and reads them, and I make $1 million a year. You're lacking, brother. And to them, I'd say, yeah, obviously it's easy for you. You don't care. That's what I'd say. I'd say it's a lot easier for somebody who doesn't care about integrity to just like XP farm than it is for someone who's like an actual artist to you know, make things, whatever. Besides the point, I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me finish this. I'm booty at drawing, but whatever, it's just a concept. Just a concept. Ugh. I'm just trying to get this done. My hand is like cramping up already. Did I say I'm booty at drawing? I did say that. I'm not great, but I'm better than AI. What is the shortcut for the eyedropper? P. And then B. Yep. Gotta say, doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look half bad. Toast develops. Hey, can't really remember anyone from my following list. Following since 2024. Damn. Sheesh. Yo, thanks for continuing to follow. I've been a very inconsistent streamer over the years, but I've been streaming for a while now, and I'm here. I'm here to stick around this time. The month of March, I took off, but the month of February, I streamed every single day. And so far, the month of April, been streaming every day. But yes, you did jump scare me a little. Just a little. More like a jump surprise. Really surprised to see anyone joining. Thank you. Appreciate it. Following since 2024. Wow. What was I doing? What was I doing in 2024? Man, that's a while ago. Let me check it out. I was probably just gaming, to be honest. See if I was even streaming on YouTube back then. Oh, 2024, yep. Game development. Ah, yes. I remember I was working on the Wizard Warren then, which is, been put on the back burner. This is like the 4th or 5th game that I've started, but this is the one. This is the one I'm gonna finish. Eventually it'll stick. This one's a lot easier than the concept I had before. Big rib. Bro's in a different time zone. I appreciate you stopping in, at the very least. Very grateful. Also very grateful you've been following me for 2 years. That's insane. Yeah, I'll be here, shoot. I mean, trying to start my streams a couple hours earlier. The weekends, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I can definitely start a little bit earlier. Dude, thanks. Thank you. I try. Try to have positive vibes, try to spend that good energy, try to keep my energy up, and try to stay consistent and try to make cool things. Much love from Spain. Much love from Oregon. Oh, wow. I'm excited to actually get beyond the concepting phase in a video game for once and to actually start a playable demo. It's going to feel really good. I'm giving it 2 to 3 months until I have a playable demo, but I'm going to be here every day to my best ability. But this game is going to be a lot easier than any other game I've started before. And yeah, I'm hoping after I get this one. Bye! Salutations, safe travels. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm really hoping. Not hoping. I'm gonna make this one the one. This one's the one. I got over the idea of my first game being perfect. And I'm in the phase where I just want to be a game developer. So I need to make a game. And I have a studio now. I'm officially a studio with the government. So yeah, I need to get a game out this year, or else starting the studio was useless.
Coloring a hat right now.
Wow, I really have been streaming for so long. I forget until someone comes in like that and is like, "Yo, I forgot I followed you." Says I've been following you for 2 years. I really, people like that are so great because they could just like, "Who the heck is this guy?" and then just leave and just unfollow me. But people are awesome. I vaguely remember Toast Develops. I do remember Toast. Especially when I say it like that. Like, when you're talking to chat, you like shorten people's names. I definitely remember talking to a Toast. Let's see. Drawing is not turning out half bad. Man, I love streaming. That was really nice. That made my day, Toast. I know you left already, but that made my day, Toast. I really appreciate that. Not every day you get a follower from 2 years ago. When you're just coloring and having a good time. So I think after I finish this, gonna pluck a short, I think, from it. And I'm debating whether or not I want to edit this into a YouTube video or if I just want to record the YouTube video, the game dev log. And I'm thinking tomorrow I want to try and play a video game. Thinking mouthwashing. Thinking mouthwashing will be a fun series to start. you know, everything in this is subject to change, I think, except for the color of his eye. And I mean the design of the man himself, or itself, because it's a giant floating eyeball. Doesn't really have a gender. I'm really excited to make the giant floating eyeball in game. Bro's gonna be 5e for sure. I'm gonna do classical, like video game talk, video game dialogue. Be a lot of fun. Thinking of doing like a mixed voice, so like male and female, make it sound all ethereal and creepy. I think that'll be really cool. Should probably just pluck the short from this, grab a short from somewhere, edit a short. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stream every day. I'm trying to make a short every day. And then twice a week, I'm going to do a game dev log. And then also twice a week, I'm going to be doing a gaming. I'm going to be playing a video game. At the least, at the very least. See how that goes. What a nice day. Seriously though, what a nice freaking day. You know, I would rather take the time and do this by hand. Even though it takes some time, gives it character, you know? I'm really nervous about like the progression of this. I just am like consistently doubting myself in a manner that I probably shouldn't, you know? It's like, oh, I won't be able to animate that. Why am I even starting? I don't know what I'm doing. I think one of the most important like lessons I've ever learned, or not learned, but like heard from someone, was the best way to learn something is to just do it. Learn along the way and just deal with the growing pains. So that's what we're doing. We're just starting. We're just doing it. No more excuses. I need to get this game going. And then I have so many video games I want to make, you know? I can go back to the other games that I started. But yeah. Slowly over time, I will become a more skilled individual. I'll have to follow less tutorials and ask less questions, and my products will be more, you know, things will come out quicker, and I'm excited. Just need to carry that excitement. put those little glove lines on there? You think I should? Nah, I think he's good. And like I said, this is just a concept. It's just kind of for the thumbnail I'm gonna make. Kind of for the YouTube video I'm gonna be making tomorrow. I just wanted to get an hour in today on the stream at the very least. I guess I'm gonna go edit this into a short, and then after that, I'm thinking lessons probably. Start my Godot lessons. Restart my Godot lessons. Got pretty far into them, but yeah. Shoo-wee mama. I think that's gonna be it for me today. I'd stick around if, you know, if the stream were popping off, but the stream is chill, which isn't a bad thing. It's kind of, you know, used to it at this point. I could justify sticking around if, you know, I actually had some chatters to chat with, but seeing as yeah, and you know, my energy's I don't know, I'm just being weird hanging around right now. Yeah, I think I'll make the game devlog tomorrow morning, and then if I have it in me, I'll play some mouthwashing, and I'll get that series going. But anyways, that is it for me today, I believe. Yeah. So, you know, as per usual, salutations, safe travels. Remember to stay strong and stay weird out there, everybody. Goodbye. Peace out, y'all. Love you, bye. Mwah.